FM on Oxygen FM 96.9. Oxygen FM 96.9. Your community, your voice, your time. Talk the issues, make your stand. Community Parliament is in your hands. Call us live, let your voice be heard. Every opinion matters, every word. Democracy in action every day. On Oxygen FM, leading the way. Community Parliament, only on Oxygen FM 96.9. Your voice, your parliament.
Oxygen, oxygen.
Breathe it in, feel the rhythm. From Ibadan to the world, we rise, we shine, we flow. Every heartbeat, every breath.
Oxygen,
FM, let it go. Breathe in the beat, breathe out the vibe. Oxygen FM keeps the city alive. Turn it up now, let the rhythm ignite. We breathe together.
oxygen now.
Strong and free, the sound of life.
Our
Energy, every shout and song we sing.
oxygen, FM, every brain.
Take a breath, let the music fly. Oxygen FM, we touch the sky.
Pulse of the people,
Sound of the street. Oxygen FM, where the world meets.
oxygen. Breathe in the beat, breathe out the vibe.
Oxygen FM keeps the city alive.
Turn it up now, let the rhythm ignite.
We breathe together. Oxygen FM. Let's sing. Good night. Oxygen FM. Charlie Chop.
Okay, I know.
Oxygen FM.
Okay, I know.
Oxygen FM. Let's sing.
Oxygen FM.
94.
Okay, I know.
Okay, I know.
Ibadan. Oxygen FM. Oxygen.
Okay, breathe in the vibe and breathe it out. We come alive when you breathe in oxygen, when you listen to Oxygen FM 96.9, when your dial is continuously, permanently locked onto 96.9. We call it the Oxygen Life itself. Good morning, Ibadan. Good morning from wherever you're listening to Oxygen FM this beautiful Friday morning on the beautiful station, your darling station, Oxygen FM. My name is TOLU. Using this opportunity to say welcome to another round of community chit-chat, community deliberation. You know, I'm representing a constituency. DEBOLA is representing us. And, you know, forever representing Kayefi.
Yes, I'm not denying it. FOLAYEGBA is here.
I want to Kayefi.
That's us.
It's okay for all.
But yeah, DEBOLA Abimbulu is also in the studio for today's community parliament. Always a pleasure to be here. I'm happy to contribute to today's program where we will be talking about the news and events happening around you, and you can also be a part of that as well.
And of course, Favour is here. Favour is here. Every day we meet Favour. Amen.
Yes, so Favor must be a part of us
Of
every
course.
day,
You don't have a
everywhere we
choice.
go,
You don't have a choice.
everywhere we turn.
If
we
Favor
must-
says it, then it must be true.
Yes.
definitely.
Yeah.
All right, Folayegbe,
Yes.
let's start with the curtain raiser this morning.
Anyway, let me start. Okay. WAEC exams return into night again. Parents protest. We are working on it. That's what WAEC officials are saying. The ongoing West African Senior School Certificate Examination, conducted by the West African Examination Council, has been disrupted by significant delays, forcing candidates in some centers to write examination papers late into the night. The development has sparked concern among parents, school administrators, and education stakeholders. Coming barely a year after, similar incidents saw candidates sitting for examination as late as midnight.
Wow.
Checks across several centers in Lagos, particularly in Lagos Island and in the Lekki Axis, revealed that the delays became more pronounced this week. On Monday, physics papers 2 and 1, scheduled to hold between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m., reportedly did not commence on time, with some candidates writing the second paper at about 8 p.m. Wow.
That's really unacceptable.
Wow. that
In a
is-
Nigeria that we are saying
in this aspect that there's a lot going on.
there's a lot going on.
That is
Actually,
so
yesterday
bad.
evening, I was so surprised. Of course, I knew it must have been YX student I saw at that time of the night. It was about 7:30.
Ibadan here?
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
Imagine sitting down in
Yesterday.
an exam hall for
So I was
that long.
wondering. What happened? Why are the students out this late? Then something told me, okay, WAEC is going on. Maybe they had their papers and they had to do extra classes. That was what I was, the excuse I was giving myself
like lessons.
for seeing them at that time of the day. I think this is not acceptable.
Because a lot of effort goes into preparations for these exams. Students will spend years, months practicing, rehearsing, making sure that they are ready and fit for the exam, and only to get, this kind of treatment from the people, the body organizing it. There's no excuse to delay an exam for that long. When you hear about delays in Nigeria, plane flights got delayed, you will wonder, maybe there's weather issue. It's things that you assume that it's stuff that they cannot avoid. But with exams, there's no excuse.
Exams that
That they've
the
been
last
ready
time
for,
it was written was last year.
like they've had enough
And you
time.
knew. No, they are
should have
dated.
planned ahead.
There are some things that are not emergencies.
Yes.
This is not
Why-
an emergency.
WAEC is not an
to
emergency.
take, maybe these days they are doing more than 2 to 3 papers in a day to make it that time. But if it's that it will take longer than you staying longer in the night, I don't know if you get my point.
There's even a
okay,
schedule.
for instance now,
If they had said from jump that this exam will
There's a
start
timetable.
at 8
They already
p.m.
gave a time. It was meant to hold 2 p.m. and 5 p.m.
so
Yeah.
meaning there were 2 papers. Why not do one per day, even if it takes long? In
Like,
this current
if- if-
situation
if-
that
if
we're
they had
in,
You
even-
wrote WAEC favor.
definitely
And it was, on time.
true, Sha.
Even the ones that you're writing at 5 is late enough for me.
It's
It's
so
late
late.
enough.
I even feel like,
Actually,
I even
It's
feel like
late enough.
if they had scheduled it and said, this exam starts at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Like, obviously that's ridiculous. But if they had even scheduled it that way, where it's not like you went there at 2 and had to wait in the exam hall between 2 and 8. I can't even imagine how those students would be feeling. Thinking that, let's leave my house to be ready.
Ibadan, in today's Nigeria, where insecurity is so, it's just
Rampant.
there.
And
It's just in our
You
faces.
see, similarly, on Wednesday, candidates sitting for general mathematics experienced major disruptions. The essay paper slated for 9:30 a.m. to noon, and objective papers scheduled for 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. were reportedly concluded around 10 p.m.
Oh my goodness, this is not
Like, imagine being a
acceptable.
student that you've gotten to your exam hall since 9 and you are not allowed to leave till the other
And-
till
and-
12 hours.
Do you know the people are mad?
That's
How
not
do
even-
parents feel?
It's not about I'm not worried about the parent. I'm worried about the student themselves.
Yeah, it's the students I'm concerned about.
I'm concerned
I'm worried
about the
about
student
both.
themselves.
I'm worried about
concerned
because in their mind, hey, where is this child? Where did she
Now,
pass?
the
know?
the children are they are receiving the backlash right now.
Actually, yeah, the
Because
main
yes, they have
focus.
left home since morning.
Yeah.
Imagine a parent who takes the child to school every day. You leave your work, you go there, stay with the child, thinking by 5 o'clock, it says 5:30, 6 o'clock, you have to stay there. Now imagine a child who comes from like Alakia and attends school in Total Garden. How does it transport himself
The
At that
distance
time of
alone.
the
at that time of the night
Was-
with this insecurity?
What if they have another exam the next morning?
What if they have another
Can
exam
you
the
even
next morning?
Can you even imagine the?
How would you be able to?
I'm trying to even fathom it. Like,
The
relax
West
and
Africa Examination Council. We're calling on that body to please do better. Whatever the logistics, they might have their points. I'm sure they will have their
definitely.
excuses. They will have something to tender on the table. These and these are what is responsible for. But please, what I'm thinking is, if such would have happened, I'm sure logistic wise you would have been able to predict, or and you have put you should have put a proactive measures in place. Now cancel the paper. If you know that this problem will happen, you should have cancelled the papers that
paper
comes
for
in the
that day.
evening.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, the exam will take longer.
Yeah.
Than
yeah, that's
the
what I'm
normal
trying
schedule.
to say. Yeah, that's what I'm trying
The
to say.
exam should
Do you
take
understand?
longer.
So
I
instead, you
don't-
cannot
I
do
have
one
two
per
papers.
day.
There's nothing
Yes,
wrong
just
in
do
the
one per
morning.
day.
longer.
In
In
the
the
morning,
mornings.
and that's all. If it takes you 3 weeks, no wala.
Wala.
For the good.
It's for the greater good,
Honestly,
so that we will not
because-
put the lives of these children in danger.
because right now they are the main people that
They are the
target.
receiving end.
Candidates,
They are the receiving
candidates
end.
were at some centers were reportedly informed that examination materials had yet to arrive.
Abba.
There are logistical problems that we cannot. This is life, and human beings. There are so many unforeseen circumstances.
Yes.
DEBOLA is smiling at TOLU. Is giving excuses again.
Honestly, I don't think there should be any excuse, because here's the thing: like you said earlier, you would know that these things cannot arrive in time, so you communicate to the students.
Yes.
Go.
Like,
Come
yeah,
back for
this
tomorrow's
paper
paper.
cannot
Then
come,
they should have
cannot-
even rescheduled. The body should have come
Like,
back.
how hard can it be to do that?
I know it may be hard because it's a West African examination.
Yeah, but
It's not only
when
Nigeria,
you
not
know,
only Nigeria.
when you realize that these are you're having issues now, it's not the students that should.
It's
pay
like, you know
for-
what is coming to my mind now? The spectators, they are the best players.
No, but
Spectators are the best players.
But truly, it should
You
not be the
understand?
students
So yeah,
that should suffer for whatever costs
Agreed.
that kind of
I
inconvenience. Because now it's the students that are suffering.
they are.
You
They
cannot
are
be in
Of
the
course,
right
they are the
frame of
receiving
mind.
end.
Apart
Yeah.
from
I'm
like
not gonna-
how unsafe the
The
fear.
unsafe-
Apart from how the parents
insecurity.
feeling fear that they are
Yeah.
in danger by being together in an exam hall. Right? Apart from that, just imagine you studying for an exam. You've prepared and everything. You knew your exam was supposed to start at 9 a.m. but you are not writing. You've gotten to the venue and everything, but you're not
Ready
actually
to
writing
pour
the
it
exam
out.
till maybe
6 p.m.
Imagine
You know
that.
now when so your entry exam
There's tendency for you not to do
read
well in that
like
exam.
30 minutes before you're trying to cram something.
What do you want to
So
write?
imagine
fly.
that you just fly.
What do you want to write
Flies.
after that? In fact, the fatigue on what if the person
Honestly.
did not even plan to
The
spend
mental
the day, so
stress
they did not bring
alone
money
is-
for food, all of those kinds of because you cannot even imagine it now. You didn't plan to be there till that long, so you probably didn't have food.
For
Plan your
instance,
day.
the day DEBOLA had to spend, extra hours at work,
Ah.
and he didn't plan to,
I've been there.
for the other lunch. He didn't
I
plan
can
for
imagine,
for
yeah.
2 lunch times.
And
you
I was
understand?
very upset.
That's why he's so passionate about.
I was very upset.
out
Unproductive.
your
I
mind,
could not
my
even
guy.
be productive. My mind was tired, fatigued, and you want people to now perform at their best under
on
those kind
an
of
examination.
circumstances.
No,
No, hopefully they would consider this when they are marking, because something
I know.
has to be done.
Give them extra
Because
mark.
if eventually there is mass failure, or it will not be the student's fault.
Yes,
In
and nobody
this
should
case,
be surprised if that happens.
Nobody should be surprised. Let's just be prepared if that happens.
Some candidates in certain centers had to wait hours before examination supervisors arrived.
What?
Yeah, supervisors did not
Well, you know,
arrive.
you had
know
already
the
said at the
question.
beginning that materials were not
So
You
the
know my
materials
question.
and the supervisors
And now,
together.
no.
together.
You know my
If
question.
what will the supervisors come to do without materials? You understand? So they
Like-
go together.
I just want to say something. We've been writing work for so many years in this country that
It should be getting better.
Like, Jigga, it should be
Over
so
the years.
smooth by
Now,
now.
don't forget, it's not about Nigeria now. It's a West African thing.
You know,
You
they're on their
understand?
own.
It's a West African thing,
Jiggers.
not Nigeria.
It's not
Stop
Nigeria.
putting the
No,
Nigerian
I'm not
factor
even,
into
I've
it.
not mentioned any body. I'm just saying we've been writing like WAEC is something that happens year in year out every year for so
Okay,
long
you're saying
now.
they should work
that they-
together.
that I'm saying that they
They
should
work
better
together.
over
they
the
should have
years.
fine-tuned what
the
like
process.
like you were like
I
I was
agree.
asking you.
Logistics.
You did not have any delay when you wrote your WAEC. I don't
And
think
it's very
anyone
Slight.
has.
And
The
just
latest
paper.
I got home was 6 p.m.
By the way, technology has advanced so much since then. So you would assume that by now it will even be
Technology
faster.
should be involved
Than-
in these things.
Actually,
No, technology is actually involved because I was reading a news story the other day about the Director General of the agency coming out to say that the CBT, the exams that had to go through the CBT was well conducted. You understand that candidates were, they showed a lot of.
What do you
So they
expect
now
the
forgot
Director
about the
General to
paper.
say before?
If it had not been so, we would have heard news that that some centers were had issues. It would have been in the news. So I would go for what they said. Now we're talking about technology. You guys have mentioned the fact that technology should have been involved. I have a feeling from what I read in the papers that technology is
technology
actually
is better.
involved. But the logistic problem is from WAEC itself, which once they have foreseen that such a hiccup would arise,
Something
they should
like that
have
happened last year.
rescheduled the timetable. They should have rescheduled the timetable
but we're not feeling
so that
it.
these children will not be the ones bearing the
Honestly,
brunt.
It's so
I really
unfortunate.
feel
I really feel. You're right. I
I felt
this
for them
children.
yesterday. I felt.
I know.
I'm actually surprised when I saw the news this morning. I was like, oh, this was actually what happened. And I was just,
Yesterday.
I was just thinking within myself, why would these children be out at this time of the day?
We
You
hope
understand?
there will be consequence for this. That's not even what I'm looking at. Because if it was a child that did this kind of thing now, if it was the reverse,
Consequence.
there would be-
Consequence. How?
Okay, so like
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
saying,
actually
if it
about
was
to
a
ask.
child that maybe came late for work, we know that
You're
that child will not
disqualified.
write.
Yeah.
Now it's the reverse. Now it's the WAEC that is late to the student. There should be some sort of consequence. for
DEBOLA is
WAEC.
after these people.
I just feel like maybe pay some sort of compensation to those families that were. Do you get like this is?
How many families?
Doesn't matter.
What
A lot of
I would suggest
WAEC knows how
is-
many people registered for their exam.
what I would suggest is
Make it free for them. Pay them back the money that they paid.
no, they can't pay them back the
pay
money.
them back now.
The worst that will happen is to
Give a discount.
not give a discount, reschedule the timetable in such a way, or allow them to rewrite the papers, the particular papers where they came late, and then which
Those
most
children
children may
would have
not
been-
do well.
They would have
That's
been
the thing.
disorganized.
You understand?
I think I still buy into the first
Disoriented.
option that in the morning do your exam and
Do
go.
it- do- let them-
Even though it takes long, no.
It might not
wahala.
even be in the morning. The ones that scheduled for in the morning, because of this lateness, may drag into the afternoon.
12
So
p.m.,
let's
2
leave
p.m.
it like that. Don't
Much
schedule
better.
anyone for 5 p.m. for 6 p.m.
DEBOLA is stipend.
I just wish they would even come out and say the reason why
They will still
the
definitely.
delay happened.
They
Because
will
as it
still
stands,
say because
Definitely.
definitely parents might have complained.
Not
even
have.
might.
Parents
Will
are
have.
complaining.
No, it's the parents that are complaining.
Parents are already
Aha, so
complaining.
they will
WAEC
still
is
come out to
answering
talk.
them now.
Let's be hopeful that they will come out.
They will come out.
They don't even have
Definitely. They are
choice. They have
responsible.
to.
They are a responsible body. They will come out to say why. Because this is not fair on the children. Psychologically, physically, no. It's not
At
acceptable.
all.
We'll take another break now. We'll be back with more stories. Oxygen FM 96.9.
Can you handle this?
Oloni Kindiro.
Turn it up, cause it's getting heavy.
And this how we gonna do it. So crazy right now.
It's Your station. Your heartbeat. Oxygen FM 96.9 Ibadan.
Feel the pulse, the energy flows. As the beat drops, the excitement grows. Deep inhale, let the rhythm take flight. Oxygen FM shining so bright. Echoes of knowledge fill the air. Tune in now, let go of your care. From the knowledge hub, we bring the sound, inspiring minds where passion is found. You are breathing, feel the vibe. Oxygen FM, come join the tribe. 96.9, we're here to ignite your passion for knowledge. Shining so bright. Breathing deep, let the music play. Oxygen FM, light your way. In every note, there's a story to tell. Tune in now, let your spirit swell. Broadcasting live from Okeado's heart. Every beat a work of art. Inform, inspire, we aim to please. With every track, feel the energy increase. In the waves of sound, we find our place. Together we rise in this vibrant space. Knowledge flows like a river wide. At Oxygen FM, let your dreams fly. You are breathing, feel the vibe. Oxygen FM, come join the tribe. 96.9, we're here to ignite your passion for knowledge. Shining so bright. Tune in, turn up, let the world hear. Oxygen FM, we bring the cheer. With every frequency, we break the mold. A journey of wisdom waiting to unfold. Down it, turn up, let the world hear. Oxygen FM, we bring the cheer. With every frequency, we break the mold. A journey of wisdom waiting to unfold. You are breathing, feel the vibe. Oxygen FM, come join the tribe. 90.9, we're here tonight. Your passion for knowledge, shining so bright.
Yes, shining so bright. Oxygen FM 96.9. Wherever you're listening from, good morning. It's still Community Parliament. We quickly take some did you know facts that will benefit you, benefit me, before we break for the news in Yoruba at 9 o'clock. Now, this will go for people I will not mention their names. People who eat whatever they want and stay slim have a slow metabolism, not fast. I didn't say it. It's a did you know fact. People who eat whatever they want and stay slim have a low or slow metabolism. Now, a skinny person, the report says, a skinny person tends to have less muscle mass than others, meaning their basal metabolic rate, BMR, is lower than those of a high muscle mass. This gives them a slow metabolism, not a fast one. So they say, I eat whatever I like, but I'm still small. Your metabolism is slow, Joe.
Please, God, maybe you should come and rearrange my own metabolism
To be slow.
to be slow.
So you can eat anything you like.
Please, God.
I know somebody that eats anything. Sweet, chewing gum, drink, biscuits. He eats like, but he's still very slim.
We have somebody here.
We have people.
I'm shocked.
Me, I don't know somebody, but me, I know people.
The list of
I
things
know
you even
somebody, I can
mentioned,
mention them.
those things cannot really make anybody fat to start with. But yeah, I'm learning this for the first time. I always assume that people who are slim actually have fast metabolism, which is what makes them slim. So now it's nice to know that it's actually slow metabolism.
This was in
and not
mind I thought
fast.
too.
Yeah. I've always assumed it was the other way around. So yeah, thank you for keeping us
I wasn't talking to you
and
actually.
inspired. Yeah, you were talking to all of us.
All of us.
I
wish I had a slow metabolism so I can take anything I like. Soda, anything, take like 4, 5 bottles.
Are you saying you're on diet right now? Do you watch what you eat?
Yes, I do.
Really?
At this
what are the
point,
things that
I've
you avoid?
accepted myself. I've become anything. Honestly.
What are the things I avoid?
Yeah.
Soda, for instance.
Okay, true. I don't take that.
We bless God.
Where? Okay, we'll take a break now for the news in Yoruba, and then we'll be back with more stories. And don't forget, we still have several did you know facts, research based did you know that will benefit both you and I. We'll be back after this break. Please don't go anywhere.
Can you handle this?
1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it up, cause it's getting heavy.
And this how we gonna do it. So crazy right now.
Your station, your heartbeat. Oxygen FM 96.9 Ibadan.
Fisile, má gbé kúrò, yí sókè, jẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ̀, máa gbọ́ Oxygen 96.9 FM Ìbàdàn. Bó o bá mutí, má wakọ̀. Tó o bá wakọ̀, má mutí. Ìwà jàgídíjàgan kò yẹ ọmọlúàbí. Láti ìkànnì Oxygen 96.9 FM lọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti jáde. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ fún ìran tó ń bọ̀.
Ìròyìn lérèfé. Àwọn agbébọn ya wọ agbègbè kan ní ìlú ìlúwa Àbújá. Wọ́n ìṣekú pa ọ̀gbẹ́ni asọ́lé kan àti wọ́n sì gbé àwọn 4 tí wọ́n gbé wọn lọ. Ìjínigbé èyí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ àti ìpínlẹ̀ Borno ó ti ń kó àwọn èèyàn ní omi inú àti omi òde léyìí tó dẹ̀ fà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe ìfẹ̀hónúhàn fún àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àti olùkọ́ tí wọ́n gbéjà. Ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú APC ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun àti ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì ẹni wọ́n ti jẹ́jẹ́ ìṣe ìdìbò èyí tó máa mọ́yán lórí tó jẹ́ alálàáfíà tí ò ní mọ́ wàhálà dání. Ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú Labour Party wọ́n ti ní àwọn ìgbìmọ̀ amúṣẹ́yà wọn wípé wọ́n ṣe ìpàdé pápápá láti fi òpin sí gbogbo rògbòdìyàn tó súyọ níbi ètò abẹ́nú èyí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ẹgbẹ́ náà. Àwọn olùdásẹ́sílẹ̀ ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ó ní wọ́n ti fi ara ya tánṣìkè síta wípé láàrin bí oṣù mélòó kan sẹ́yìn owó tí àwọn ti pàdánù ó ń lọ bí tírílíọ̀nù lọ́nà 5.15. Ní ìpínlẹ̀ Anambra àwọn kan ni wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n mú ọmọ léńjeléńje tí ọjọ́ orí rẹ̀ ò ju ọmọ ọdún 16 lọ tí wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ní ìbálòpọ̀ tipátipá. Ẹ pàdé wa tó bá di ní aago 11 fún ìròyìn ní ìyálẹ̀ta. Ìròyìn lérèfé kò ní jù báyìí lọ. Ọláwálé Akínwùmí ló mú wá sí etí gbọ́ yín. Ẹ yáṣẹ́ o.
Fisile, má gbé kúrò, yí sókè, jẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ̀, máa gbọ́ Oxygen 96.9 FM Ìbàdàn.
Your station, your heartbeat. Oxygen FM 96.9 Ibadan.
Testing. 3, 2, 1. Have you ever felt like your opinion doesn't reach the people in charge?
Community Parliament is changing that. Join the conversation every day from 8 to 10 a.m. on Oxygen FM 96.9. Oxygen FM 96.9! Your community, your voice, your time. Talk the issues and make your stand. Community Parliament is in your hands. Call us live, let your voice be heard. Every opinion matters, every word. Democracy in action every day on Oxygen FM, leading the way. Community Parliament only on Oxygen FM 96.9. Your voice, your parliament.
Idan muna magana sa mutum ya yi dariya, ka yi magana kuma ku fahimci gaskiya da koyar mata harshe yadda za ka fahimta. Ilimin gishirin rayuwa shiri ne da za ku saurara a tashar motsa yanku Oxygen 96.9 FM. Muna nan Okiyado Ibadan a duk ranar Juma'a a daidai karfe 8 zuwa 9 na dare da 'yar gidanku masoyanku Lurati Amarya Tijjani magajiya lamba 1 a wannan rediyo mai albarka Oxygen 96.9 FM. Ilimi gishirin rayuwa, ku ci gaba da sauraro, ku ci gaba da sauraro.
When the day goes down, the stress fades. We turn the sound up, the music takes over. Hot gist that has the internet buzzing. Laughs that melt the day away.
This is the Drive Time Show. Music? Check. Entertainment news? Check. Gist? Double check.
On Oxygen FM 96.9. Ibadan, are you ready? Ndị Igbo bi n'Ibadan. Oge Rula. A brand new cultural, educational, and entertaining radio experience is coming your way on Oxygen 96.9 FM. Introducing Nzuko Ndị Igbo, Ụlọ Ndị Igbo n'Ibadan. Every Friday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. with Uchechukwu Nwafọ. Get ready for exciting Igbo language learning, Igbo words and sentences of the day, powerful proverbs and wisdom, business tips and strategies, community stories, culture, music, fun, and real conversations in our beautiful Igbo language. Whether you are Igbo, Yoruba, or from any tribe at all, if you want to learn, connect, laugh, grow, and feel at home, Nzuko Ndị Igbo is the place to be. Ndị ahịa, ụmụ akwụkwọ, ndị ọrụ, ụmụnne anyị niile gather here every Friday. Ka anyị mụta asụsụ anyị, ka anyị kwalite omenala anyị, ka anyị jikọọ ọnụ dịka otu. Nzukọ Ndị Igbo, nke a bụ ụlọ anyị.
What's up, Ibadan? It's time to kickstart your hustle. Tune into Oxygen FM 96.9, Monday through Saturday, between 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. for the Ignition Lab, where we give you updates on how to live soft life with smart hustle. Ignition Lab, where young people's thoughts are welcome. Don't sleep on it.
Testing. 3, 2, 1.
Have you ever felt like your opinion doesn't reach the people in charge? Community Parliament is changing that. Join the conversation every day from 8 to 10 a.m. on Oxygen FM 96.9. Oxygen FM 96.9! Your community, your voice, your time. Talk the issues and make your stand. Community Parliament is in your hands. Call us live, let your voice be heard. Every opinion matters, every word. Democracy in action every day on Oxygen FM, leading the way. Community Parliament only on Oxygen FM 96.9. Your voice, your
Welcome back to the Community Parliament on Oxygen 96.9 FM. And you know how we do it here. It's your parliament, it's your community. So you can be a part of the program by calling us and weighing in on the discussions that we are having today. But before we go back into the news, let's see what more did you know facts TOLU can bring to us today.
Or we are bringing to them.
All right. Yeah, we are definitely bringing it to them.
Now, this is kind of funny, but I think it's true since it's a fact.
It's a fact.
There's a scientist who willingly lets insects sting him to find out which of the insect hurts the most.
I bet it's white.
Justin Schmidt.
Sounds
his own
That's
body.
so German.
It sounds white.
That's German.
That's German, actually. I always say Germans and Russians, their skin, God created them in a different way.
To take it off.
You understand?
Take it off.
Starting from their language. Justin Schmidt turned his own body into a research tool to create the Schmidt pain scale and discovered the South American bullet and delivers the most excruciating sting of all, describing it like being shot. Imagine allowing mosquitoes, tsetse fly, all kind of flies to sting me because I want to know which hurts the most.
Wow.
That's weird.
It takes a lot of dedication to do that. So, shout out to him for having that kind of dedication to his work. Wouldn't be me though. Can never ever be me. And I'm sure most black people would not volunteer to do this. But yeah, it's great to see someone so, locked in, so inspired to
No, you understand.
do good work.
You know why he actually went through all this? To create a pain scale. You understand that the levels of pain there are,
and it's it benefits us because now I can look at that and say
even in medicine,
avoid these insects. They said one, it feels like being shot.
More useful
avoid that one.
It's more useful in medicine actually, because so that there's a scale of pain
To
in
describe,
medicine. To know which dose, which analgesic to prescribe. You understand? They say low scale pain, you take paracetamol. There's a higher level, you can take you understand? Painkillers have grades. So I think that's why
yeah, it's definitely useful. I can even also see people using it as, when you're asking somebody that, okay, what beats you, but you don't know, but you can at least gauge from the pain to determine
what kind of
what
insect
actually beats you, so they know what kind of antivenom to give you.
Yeah.
It's definitely important work.
And like Debola said, it will only take a white person to do this.
You never see my brothers, my niggas. You never find them doing things like this. But again, it's useful. So shout out to this guy. You called his name Justin Schmidt. Shout out Justin Schmidt for that. Useful research he's doing, and sacrificing himself for knowledge.
For knowledge.
Wow. And we are knowledge. This is at the Knowledge Hub, so we definitely value and appreciate his
such
works.
efforts. Now, another one says, did you know fact says, Earth is 4.54 billion years old.
How did they know?
It's like you read my mind. I was about to say,
where do they come up with
Goodness.
I see the number that they are calling.
You can imagine
They
how
say Earth is 4.54 billion years old.
Billion.
Using radiometric dating, scientists have discovered that the Earth is 4.54 billion years old, give or take 50 million years. This makes our planet half the age of the Milky Way galaxy, which is 11 to 13 billion years old, and around a third of the age of the universe is 10 to 15 billion years old. That's really crazy.
Yeah, definitely an interesting fact. Especially I feel Christians would find this interesting. Christians believe that God created the world in these 7 days or 6 days specifically, and then he rested on the seventh. So now looking at this fact that the scientists have given us, it's like, okay, it took how many days to build the firmament, like the skies, and then before humans were created. So looking at this fact, maybe God just, time moves differently for God, but you can tell that some things were created before humans were
came
created.
To be.
Yeah, that would probably explain why the earth is so young, while the universe.
The universe is
much
way
older. Yep, definitely an interesting fact. I don't know how they
that's
come
quite
up with
interesting.
Those numbers. Yeah,
that's your analysis is quite that's deep.
Very.
Yes.
Because I'm actually imagining.
It's in a clock. Exactly. The
no.
clock is 6 billion.
I
4.5 billion years. That's what the clock says.
Now, this is weird and very weird indeed. This, did you know facts is murder rates rise in the summer. Now, see the reason. It says everyone feel angry or in a bad mood when the weather is hot. When you're not alone, violent crimes goes up in hotter weather.
This serious.
Especially in the US. They said murder rates reportedly rise by 2.7% over the summer.
Really? Interesting for sure. I mean, some parts of the world are colder than America, and
definitely.
and we are not as violent.
Definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
It's not that one that's
So I don't know if that's an excuse.
As in, it's not an excuse, man.
Americans are so clever.
I'm not surprised at the fact that when it's hot, they get, because even here in Nigeria,
You feel angrier when it's hotter.
I get triggered easily.
When it's hot.
Anger.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
I've not actually noticed.
Yeah,
really.
me neither.
I have not.
Me, when I'm hot, my stomach used to turn. I just got the cold water remain. Honestly, that's all.
Actually, the hot weather and anger, they have something in common.
Yes.
Really?
Wow.
I'm just actually knowing that.
Yeah, that's
when I read it, I can relate when they say that of the US. But here in Nigeria, I've not really seen the trend.
I mean, I can say one thing though. When you're in traffic in the night versus when you're in traffic in the afternoon, the violence you see around is different. Like you see
but
people
it also depends.
Really
If you are
but at night it's more
if there's
calm.
AC,
in
go
the car.
calm down small.
I'm not talking about people in Danfo. I'm not even talking about Ibadan. I'm talking about like Mulwe.
Lagos.
When you're in Mulwe, right? So where
Yeah,
you
that's
know
what I'm
that
saying. Even if you're in AC and you're there, I feel it will
if
calm
you're
you
in
down.
traffic
It
in
will
the
not.
sun,
If you are in traffic in the sun, your AC will be like.
and whether
You understand?
your AC will not even really
We're
AC.
not.
But here's the thing, it's not everybody that will be on
true, though.
AC. There are people that are not on
It's the
AC,
truth.
and the sun
It's
is
because,
beating them.
you know, favor is talking about traffic in Ibadan.
Maybe
You understand?
Maybe
But be on the traffic on
in
third
Lagos.
mainland
Yeah.
or on Ikorodu Road.
And you're inside
From-
Mulwe. There's no AC in Mulwe.
There's no AC in Mulwe. There's no AC in Danfo.
Well, low.
And you're in
You
you've been in
understand?
traffic 2 hours. The sun is beating you and the bus that you're inside.
And God help you if you are the one that is close to the
the window.
No, close to the door. Close to the-
Honestly, I can't lie. The ones close to the window door are still okay. It's the ones in the middle where there's
With
no
the true,
wind.
the sun, the
There's no wind
ray of
to
sun.
help.
Ventilation.
And
Yeah.
you're talking about the the buses now.
Oh,
all the
dear.
phones supposed to be on the cars are already
Will now
gone.
be hot.
So it's hot.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, nobody likes the hot weather.
So
but
we all
Can
actually
I-
agree.
Can I ask something?
The violence
Well,
Increases during
Increases.
hot weather. Can I ask something though? Which one do you guys prefer, hot weather or cold weather?
I prefer cold though.
I prefer cold though. Even this rainy season,
no,
that
see,
sometimes-
I
should shock
enjoy
you.
it.
I'm happy.
Tell you, my favorite weather in Nigeria is Harmattan.
That's
Yeah.
my worst weather.
I know. I like Harmattan.
I love
That's my
Harmattan.
worst.
You don't understand.
Dry
That's why I'm
makes you-
happy.
it makes
That's
you-
why I'm
Harmattan
happy.
can be
fresh.
hot
Yeah,
too.
if you moisturize.
Harmattan can be harsh. Yeah.
It can be hot.
But
too,
probably
by the way.
because
it can be
I don't
hot
know.
too.
Probably because I don't have a dry skin. It helps me. I don't know. It makes
No,
me cool.
generally, if you
If
moisturize
you moisturize
properly,
your skin,
your
I
skin
love-
glows in Harmattan.
Exactly.
But when
I
it
love
comes to the
Harmattan.
dust and the,
I don't
you know,
mind.
and
That's
the-
not an issue.
No,
You will
it's
sweat
an issue for a lot of
10
people.
times a day. I would rather not.
The dust.
I would rather avoid that. Me personally, let me say, I think I also prefer the cold weather.
Yes,
to
I
the
prefer.
hot weather.
I honestly
I prefer the
cold
April,
weather.
May, June, July,
Yeah,
August,
so
September,
I guess
October.
we all agree.
But when we're moving into the November, December, no.
like
January,
Harmattan.
February.
Even the rainy
Oh.
season too, I love it. But the only thing I don't like
January,
is
February,
you will
the
not know.
meanest.
That's what we're saying. The Harmattan. It's because of the Harmattan.
It's not Harmattan. It's
The
not
hot-
dry. Okay, hot
Yeah,
weather.
it's hot weather.
Including rainy
Imagine
season.
Harmattan and in hot.
Rainy
When
season
Harmattan
too.
is in hot weather. Oh my goodness.
Because I really love the rainy season.
So,
but
'cause
the
we don't
only
have
thing I don't
winter.
like is when you don't prepare, you wear shoe, where go spoil.
So that's the where hot weather, cold weather conversation comes in, because cold weather usually means it's raining, right? And when it's raining, you can't go anywhere. Unlike when it's hot,
Also,
you can
you
still
can't
be
go
going
anywhere.
out. What do you want to
Just
say?
be prepared.
Yeah, prepare yourself.
Actually.
Always, if you
My own
going
does
out,
used to fall into where
you're
I
not
know where
mobile.
the right shoe.
Some rain.
You're not
will not
mobile,
be able to go anywhere.
and you're meant to be, moving about in the rainy season. In your bag, have your rubber Crocs.
Yes.
In your bag, have your raincoat. No umbrella. Umbrella does not do rain.
And also, when it's raining, don't climb bike. The rain will
The
slap you.
extra.
If you are well kitted, you
Extra
can be on the bike.
With your rain,
your raincoat
But
and
if you're
your
not prepared,
Crocs.
I'm sorry.
Be prepared. When you're not mobile, be prepared for the rainy
But really,
season.
I need to
But
read
it's
about
cool.
this. This is really a new
Very
fact.
deep.
Like what?
You understand?
Yeah, both
Now
weathers
let's
have
move ahead. You inhale 50 potentially harmful bacteria every time you breathe.
I agree.
I'm not even surprised. If it's this
Let
Nigeria.
somebody sneeze. I get angry when somebody sneezes beside you and you say bless you. What kind of bless you? You just polluted the atmosphere.
Actually, I've been told that when you sneeze, at times your that period when you're sneezing, your heart sometimes like stops and then it comes back. So
that's why people say bless you.
Bless you, like you
So-
could have died.
Okay.
You could have died.
Oh my goodness.
Even as she mentioned this now, another thing which I know I used to, but I'm going out of
You
it.
are over it.
No, I'm over it. Yes. When I don't like sneezing out. I sneeze in.
You don't sneeze
I was
in.
those way too. I was beside I was beside a medical practitioner to say, please don't sneeze inside again. I said, what?
You don't sneeze in. You
She
sneeze
said,
out.
Don't. It's not right. It's not good. I
It's
said,
not healthy.
since that day, I go take a handkerchief. I go.
I just googled why people say bless you when you sneeze.
Please.
Apparently, it's because of the plague in the 14th century in Europe.
Oh my
So
God.
because that was one of the early signs of you having the plague was you start to sneeze. So they assume that once you start to
about to
sneeze
die.
that you get
About to die.
you're heading
It's
closer
close
to
to
the grave.
hers actually.
And no. It's a fact. You don't. If you sneeze more than necessary, you need medical attention. You need medical attention. But now this one says, every time you inhale, every time you breathe in, there are 50 potentially harmful bacteria in the air.
Yes,
Yeah, right.
Nigeria.
This one, no, I
yes.
agree.
You say that.
But
It's not in Nigeria. Anywhere in the world, guys.
Hola, Nigeria.
it's everywhere in the world.
But Nigeria is a Mediterranean country, and in the dry countries, it's no.
Ebola. It's
Say-
Ebola.
Say Nigeria, as if it's us that
Everywhere.
are creating the
Folayegba.
bacteria.
It's everywhere, but Nigeria. I'm living in Nigeria. Nigeria ni mo mo.
Okay, but okay, so it's in the UK too.
It's there.
It
It's
applies
there.
in US too.
It's there.
It applies in Germany.
It's there. I
It
think
applies in Russia.
The one that gets me the most is when you inhale smoke from all these trucks. You see, that
They are
is
there in the atmosphere.
Yeah, I know. That's the one that is so.
Now the snag here is, or the good thing about it is, thankfully the report says your immune system is working hard all the time. So we need to concentrate on our immune system, building your immune system at
Yes.
every point in time.
Yes.
So virtually all of these are promptly destroyed without you feeling a thing. So it's your immune system that quickly fights, the bacteria you inhale every now and then. That's why these days when you see newborn babies, in those days people they'll be kissing. You don't kiss, you don't peck newborn babies, especially because their immune system is
I agree.
non-existent.
Yeah.
So what can we do to improve our immune system? What are the things that we need to do if we want to keep
Vitamin C.
our immune system
Yeah, fruits.
active? Yeah, definitely.
generally.
Eating fruits definitely
Fruits
is going
and
to help.
vegetables.
I ate watermelon and oranges
Watermelon.
for dinner last night.
Soft.
Wow.
You woke up hungry, Abby.
You're there.
No, but I actually liked what I ate.
No,
for
yeah,
dinner
you feel
last
good.
night, right? Okay.
But another thing I'll also advise those that are listening to us is focus more on stuff like lemon, orange, because they're very high.
Citrus.
Yeah, they're very high, and their acidity is high. It helps to battle with maybe stuff like malaria, stuff like that. Yeah.
Now, buttressing what Favor said, it says lemon are one of the world's healthiest foods. Not only do they contain high doses of vitamin C, lemons also aid in weight loss and immune system functioning.
Yes.
Okay. So I
Adding
know
some
what I'll be
water
taking.
can be a simple way to add a wellness boost to your day.
Yep.
Boosting immune system, Debola.
True. And aside from the things you eat, another thing that can boost your immune system is getting the necessary rest that you need. They said to prioritize sleep. Adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep
That's not possible.
at night.
Yeah,
If you sleep for 7 hours as an adult, they'll say you're a lazy adult.
But you need it.
But health-wise,
so that your immune system
can't
will
remember
fight
when
all the
last
50
health-wise.
germs.
I slept.
Do you know
I
the
can't
kind of
remember when
things
last
that
I slept
happen
5-6 hours.
when we sleep? A lot happens to our body when we sleep. That's when the body replaces,
Honestly.
rejuvenates, and heal.
Even digesting food, it helps with digesting food.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Sleeping well.
Breaking
It
down
aids
certain
digestion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right, so you heard it all. You inhale 50 potentially harmful bacteria. No, that is not to say now that you must be wearing nose mask everywhere you go.
No, just eat healthy, sleep
Just
enough, exercising also
These are
helps.
things we can't avoid.
Yeah.
Except you want to be perpetually on nose masks.
I know it's not even good because
It's not
you
even
breathing in the
good.
same thing
The same
you
thing
have to breathe out is
24
wrong.
hours
Or
a
if
day.
you don't
Very
mind
low.
quarantine, the way we're doing in pandemic, maybe you don't go anywhere.
I don't eat.
Social
don't
distance.
work and
No,
don't eat.
more butter.
You can social
Don't go.
distance.
Don't
too.
eat. Don't work. Those the solution is there for us.
Yeah, just exercise, sleep,
Boost your immune
eat
system.
healthy.
Eat healthy, exercise, sleep. Get adequate. Not too much of sleep. Too much of sleep will lead to laziness.
Yeah, and also I would say this: walk.
Take walks. Yeah.
Take walks.
Walk.
Yes.
You
Some
don't know
people
that
have
it is
been-
helping your heart give blood to the other part of your body and
Yeah,
your brain.
blood
most
circulation.
importantly. So even if you walk and there's something you're worrying about, low key it is helping you fade it away as you're walking.
Somebody will say, do I need to go to the stadium? No, you don't need to go to the stadium. Even while you're at work, during break, you can walk.
Just step out, take a stroll.
Not even a stroll.
Climb up
If
and
you
down
don't have
the
the time,
stairs.
if you may not go out of climb. Yes, I was going there. Climb the stairs.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
up and down twice.
Yes.
Go up and down. You understand? It's something.
What do you
and
want
then
to
He wants to say something.
leave
Because the way
driving.
he's smiling at.
For some time.
Sometimes,
Just
yes.
Take a stroll
Yes.
instead of driving all the time.
all the time.
You
Because when
understand?
you sit too
Or
much
play
too,
sports. You can also play sports. That's fun.
Like you
a fun way to exercise as well.
Basketballer.
Yeah, and the
Basketball.
dopamine you get when you play sports. Oh my god, like it is pure.
Enormous.
It's like pure drugs,
Wow.
better than any drug you take. Just play sports, exercise, take walks. It definitely helps keep your immune system
active and alive.
Exactly.
The last thing we're going to consider this morning on the segment of community parliament is the sun is part of your nutrition.
yes, early
Clock
morning
that.
sun.
So those of us that run from sun, we're
The
missing
early
out.
morning sun.
The sun is part of your nutrition. Get sunshine exposure is essentially to make vitamin D. So soaking in sun rays is actually part of a healthy diet.
Yeah.
Soak it in.
So those white people that are always going to the
Sunbathe.
beach, just sit down and everything, they know what they are doing.
But you know over here, people run away from it because of getting dark.
Sometimes
yeah.
it's scorching.
Yeah.
You understand? We're not talking about the scorching sun.
Yeah, I think
we're
we
talking
should
about
mention
the
early
it's
morning
just
or the
morning.
late in the evening one. You understand? Expose yourself
okay,
to it a
yes.
little.
And once it's past 12, don't go.
Don't go. That's
don't go
scorching.
and-
That's
and
dangerous.
so there's no vitamin D there.
That will endanger your health. The
Oh,
immune
yeah.
system you're trying to build, you will burn it off.
Yeah, it's been fun, getting all this new information on Did You Know segments of Community Parliament. When we return, we would have more news for you on the Community Parliament. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked on Oxygen 96.9 FM.
Testing. 3, 2, 1. Have you ever felt like your opinion doesn't reach the people in charge? Community Parliament is changing that. Join the conversation every day from 8 to 10 a.m. on Oxygen FM 96.9. Oxygen FM 96.9. Your community, your voice, your time. Talk the issues, make your stand. Community Parliament is in your hands. Call us live, let your voice be heard. Every opinion matters, every word. Community Parliament, only on Oxygen FM 96.9.
Welcome back to the Community Parliament on Oxygen 96.9 FM. We promise to keep you informed, inspired, and of course, ignited. This is the Community Parliament where we say your community, your parliament. So you can join us in our discussions today. We've been learning some interesting facts about the world, our body, and of course, insects, people, taking in a lot of pain so that we can learn from that experience. You can also be a part of the program. Call us on 0704 700 3969 or 0704 700 2969. You can also join us on social media if you want to see our lovely face. You don't want to just hear our voices. You want to see what we look like. You want to see my fancy jacket. Okay, you want to see Favour's wonderful new hairstyle. You can also do that by joining us on Facebook.
What do they want to say about me? What do they want to see on me?
Oh, God.
They'll see our hairstyle, they'll see your jacket.
Your lovely smile. Of course, like people...
Cute.
Did you guys realize that Fola has such an amazing smile?
Yes.
Well, if you want to know, you want to see what that
So
smile looks like, get to Facebook. Oxygen 96.9 FM. On Instagram, if you want to get news updates, it's Oxygen 969 FM. While on TikTok, it's Oxygen 96.9 FM Ibadan. And YouTube, it's Oxygen 96.9 FM Ibadan. You can see us live and direct right there on social media and the streaming platforms. All right, Favour, you have some interesting news
Yes,
for us.
I do. I've been meaning to talk about this. Yes. So we have 4 in 5 Nigerians support social media regulations for children. Federal government. So a survey by the Federal Ministry of Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy has revealed that over 4 to 5 Nigerians support this form of media regulation for children. The Minister of Communications and Innovation with Digital Economy, Bosun Tijani, released the results on Thursday in Lagos. So, and they said, quoting the survey, they also added that foreigners plus Nigerians did the survey, and they realized that majority of them, which is Nigerians, supported the motion, and while the other one, he said 64.8% supported it. That's Nigeria, while 18.6% did not really support it. Instead, they were giving a minimum age to that. You see, what I will say about this is this. From what I've seen so far with children around me and everything, these people are digitally inclined.
Yeah.
At that early age, I saw a 6-year-old girl. Mommy, please, I want to be on WhatsApp. She was so clear. I mean, I was like, I was just wondering. So, I don't know. That's my own point of view. I feel that you need to regulate it.
Yeah, regulating is definitely important. But some people would say that regulating is not enough, that maybe they should just ban them from being on the, like they would say people below the age of 18 should not even be on social media at all, as opposed to allowing them to join, but then regulating what they can see and what they can't see. I'm leaning more towards the people that says just don't let people underage on social media, or create social media specifically for people who are underage. That's just my own take on that subject. Tolu, what do you think?
That we need to regulate the social media, not only for children, but for every one of us.
Adults too.
Children,
everybody.
You see people just share.
They just post anything.
Videos indiscriminately.
Yeah, and they comment just rudely.
You talk to government anyhow. You talk to the president.
People that can be your
anyhow.
grandparents.
You talk to the governors anyhow. You talk. No. That's not allowed. It's not nice at all.
And
Toby and I were discussing it yesterday. Clergymen in the country. You just run them down.
You talk to them.
No.
Anyhow,
it's not acceptable.
It should be regulated.
Regulated for children, number one. And I'm sure accessible publishers, they're doing a lot in that regard.
I know that one for sure.
They are doing a lot in that regard. There's an app where you can subscribe to, where your children are exposed to safe, educative materials.
Yeah.
You understand? we have a program where we educate the public on these facilities.
But come to think of it, this age thing that they're giving, is it really helping? Because even when it is given, some things are still posted that it's not meant to be.
Yeah, and that's where I would say that they should just not allow them on the platforms at all, as opposed to, like, saying that, oh, if you're a certain age, here's what you can and can't see. Because people, I just feel as a young person, you would always tweak and find a way around all of these things.
Debola, do you know that even when these children, they are watching cartoons innocently, something will pop
up, yeah.
And children, they are inquisitive. They just want to know what is it. Click on it, and something else will jump in their faces. Whether they like it or not, they are exposed to what they are not supposed to. So regulation is key.
Very important.
Definitely. And to go back to what you said about even adults as well, regulation for even, people who are of legal age. But the interesting thing is that social media is supposed to democratize information, which means everybody has access to all the information, and I don't know. Personally, I'm not a fan.
Everybody should have access to information.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So I'm not a fan of censorship in that regard. Like, oh, maybe, don't say certain things. Obviously, like, if you are going to spread fake news, there should be consequence for it. So those kind of regulations, yes, 100% important. Don't lie and say things that are not true. And
don't post video of 1989 and say it's a video of abduction.
Exactly.
Don't go and take a video from Mali and say it's a Nigerian.
That issue of Alashigari, that they went to bring one old picture of her and said, she's a politician. When
I saw that thing, I was pissed.
Video of her.
I was pissed.
It's really unfair. It's really unfair.
The way they've made social media now is almost like
vendetta.
You get rewarded for just attention. Like if you anything you say to trigger people to react, you will get
one
rewarded.
thing about the social media is the social media will always remember. It has it. So you cannot even run away.
Is it the social remember that remember, or you that you are opposing the social
remember? It's the social media.
They use social media to just
keeps it.
It's just the NCC needs to do something about this.
Yeah,
the Nigerian Communication Commission, they have the power, they have the wherewithal to do something about social media regulation. And probably the media, well, what would the media do? I'm wondering.
Make sure that the news that we're giving is true, correct, accurate fact. We should fact check our reports before we say
check your sources before you post anything.
Yeah, because fake news is the trend currently.
In Nigeria, everybody is a journalist now.
Everybody.
Exactly.
So
everybody.
I guess that's one regulation
videos,
that
you are in the car. An innocent conversation is happening somewhere. You video it. You misrepresent.
You remix it into something is.
What we have turned the social media into is disheartening. I, for one, I don't open all these videos. I don't. When you even show me, I'm like, well, don't worry.
I mean, there's even AI now. Deep fakes are everywhere. People who can just create any kind of video. Good afternoon. Good morning. Oh, we lost that call.
If you want to reach us again, just call 070-4700-3969 or 070-4700-2969. We'll be expecting your call.
You can join the conversation also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube. The numbers again to join in the conversation on the studio is 070-4700-3969 and 070-4700-2969. Oxygen FM 96.9.
This is Community Parliament, where we discuss all of the news going on around us and also get your opinions, your comments. So that means you can also contribute to the program. If you're on social media, you can comment, you can send us DMs, and you can stream us live so you can see us, face to face. And we appreciate your comments as well. Our Facebook handle is Oxygen 96.9 FM. While on Instagram, it's Oxygen 969 FM. For TikTok, it's Oxygen 96.9 FM Ibadan. And similarly, YouTube is Oxygen 96.9 FM Ibadan. We really would love to hear your comments and your contributions to the program today. FOLAYEGBA, I believe you have some news for us.
Kayefi.
It's not kayefi.
It's not kayefi.
not kayefi.
Let's not judge.
It's just something I feel that should have been in place for so long that is just now taking.
What?
Wala happened. That's when they now started. They decided that let's put it in place quickly.
At least let them at least put it in place so that another one will not happen.
State police constitutional framework near completion. Presidency says. The Nigeria is moving closer to establishing state police, with progress made towards the constitutional framework required to decentralize policing, the presidency has said. The development follows months of consultations involving the presidency, the National Assembly, and security authorities aimed at strengthening the country's security architecture. The Chief of Staff of the President, Femi Gbajambiamila, disclosed this on Thursday while briefing State House correspondents after a consultative meeting on state police convened by the presidency at the State House, Abuja.
Now, talking about creation of state policing, I have seen what state policing, does in other countries.
Which country did you go?
No.
Oh, okay.
Listen.
Sorry. I thought you meant you went to another country and experienced it.
What if I went? Must I come on here and say that? No.
My bad.
You're bad. I can't come on here and start bragging about I went to. No. That's not acceptable. That's not good enough.
If it was me, I would.
You brag. Oh yeah.
I'm not on your level.
Now, if you read about or see movies about how country sheriffs
policing,
you understand, all these counties,
yeah,
when they are sheriffs, they become lords and master.
Yep.
You understand? We are talking about the US,
yeah,
and we're talking about advanced countries.
Mm-hmm.
If you see the evil people perpetrate with corruption, they see themselves as lords and master. Now, when people now have come to argue that if even in developed countries, people can turn these local police chiefs, being local police chief into, something else. They sometimes
abuse
the powers. That's why I'm sure Nigeria, being the kind of environment that we have, people have been fearful that we can turn state policing into that argument has been on for a long time, that should we go for state police, and in some quarters some of these issues have arisen. Now let's look at some of
these issues are valid though.
Very valid. Now, advantages of state policing, which we all know and is in our faces: fast response to crimes and emergencies. We don't need to wait for because sometimes if you call, there are some issues that
you have to wait.
The police headquarters here in Ibadan will need approval from the headquarters. Yes,
and I
from
feel
the
like
police headquarters.
That's why people are bringing this up right now. with the crisis that we are facing in other states.
There's no fast.
They have
response
better
again.
knowledge of local communities and their terrains.
Yeah.
They have improved intelligence gathering at the grassroots level. They have reduced burdens on the federal police, enhanced security in rural areas. But let's look at some of the disadvantages.
Yeah, one of the disadvantages is the risk of political abuse by state governors. The governors can just decide to.
We are not saying our governors will do it.
Yeah, they
but
can.
there's tendency.
There's the potential for it. They have. It's a risk. It's a risk.
You understand?
There's also the possibility of police. Of the governors using police to harass their opponents. Politicians using, indiscriminately.
Even the federal one that we have now, they're still using it.
Yeah, and there's also the danger of uneven funding across states, because each state is going to receive a different amount. Like if it's federal, where everybody receives a uniform amount of money, some poorer states would not have as much money to finance their police.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, uneven funding across states, very valid. Not all states have the same allocation.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand? How do they some of these
They
are
don't
issues
make
that
the same amount of revenue. They don't earn the same
they don't
amount of
earn.
money.
They don't earn the same revenue.
So that might affect the police as
Now,
well.
difference in training and operational standards.
And
It has to be uniform.
And this is part of the issues with Americans.
That's why the Nigerian police has, this edge, because it is
The
a federal government that is financing, it's a federal government that is training. You understand? They have that edge.
You will not hear that
so
one.
when it comes to state policing, there will be disparity. One state and
better than the other.
Better, you understand?
As it stands right now, you will not hear that, one state's police is not as good as another state's police. There's nothing like that.
No, there's nothing like that.
Yeah, which is an advantage. For us right now.
So when we are clamoring for state policing, it is good. It is, in fact, important. But modalities must be put in place to fine-tune how we can establish it.
So it means they can stand on their own.
States will be the ones in control. Not that a state government will still rely on the police force
because that has to be clear. Because
approval.
sometimes they might think, they stand on their own to help the states, to help the people.
Right now, what is happening right now is that we have people in the abducted people. They are still there.
Yes.
Now the state will have to rely on the
federal
government. You understand? That's why you remember that we said that it took the federal government a while to wade into the matter in Oyo State. If there was state police in Oyo State,
they would have handled it.
They might have handled it. You understand? That's
they would have the power to handle it.
Thank you. That's even better.
Yeah, as it stands, they still need to seek permission.
You understand?
Get
Write
approval.
letters. Bottlenecks.
That's basically. He
here and
has
there.
gotten what I'm trying to ask.
Yes.
Basically.
So
it
will be faster. They will basically be able to make decisions faster. So there's advantages and disadvantages. I guess that's what we've been saying.
But we can work around the disadvantages.
So do you support? What side are you on?
I support state police.
State police, fair.
I support state police, but the operation, we need to get it right.
I'm not worried about
because
the corruption.
Nigeria.
See that corruption?
Well, see, every Nigerian is scared. Every Nigerian is scared of corruption in every area.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yeah,
it's not only in security.
Yeah.
It's in education. It's in health.
Everywhere.
It's pervade. It's in the media. It's everywhere. So how do we handle it? How do we create this important, department of government such that corruption will not, so that it will not turn against us, the citizens that were clamoring for it? Because at the end of the day, it will come back to bite us. How do we go about it? So government at all levels, we need to come together, come to the round table and fine-tune, all the things that are involved in creating state police. Because I must tell you, as much as I like it, it's scary.
It is needed because we need the fast responses. We need it. The advantage that we will have that, okay, something is wrong in the state. We don't have to wait for the headquarters to answer us before we get the result.
We can quickly fall on something before they come.
Exactly.
The governor can easily issue
an order,
an executive order. Swing into action,
and things will be solved.
Yes,
all right,
but we are not going to, because of the quick response, forget or ignore the disadvantages.
I agree.
Yeah, so you can also be a part of the program. I'm sure a lot of us have opinions about this subject. You can call us on 0704-700-3969 or 0704-700-2969 to be a part of the program this morning. In the meantime, I have this story that's, it's still a bit heartbreaking, but, less so. I remember earlier this week we were talking about how owning pets actually improves our mental health. Well, now that we know that, there is some news concerning this pets, ownership issue. So the headline says, despite illegal endangered grey parrots are sold openly in Nigeria's social media e-commerce platforms. Now, this person has done research and found out that actually a lot of endangered species, birds, animals,
parrots endangered right now,
are being sold openly on social media in Nigeria. So this person's experience was that he saw a particularly endangered parrot on social media, and he was curious, so he tried to find how he could get the bird and the person, but he eventually didn't find the person. I guess they said the address they gave was false. But then they said from that point on, AI started recommending, other endangered species that were being sold indiscriminately on social media.
It still boils down to this regulation of social media.
Exactly, because these are birds that are not supposed to be sold.
No, we're supposed to keep them because
Exactly.
they're going out.
Nigerians have them. Nigerians have them. Not only
And
do
they're
they have them,
selling
and they're
them.
selling them to,
just anybody
for the ridiculous prices to so some of them, they said an LD African greybird parrot goes for 150,000. That's $108.
For people who do not know parrots, I grew up with a parrot in my house. Parrots are beautiful birds.
Yes.
They are companion, as in they
can mimic human voice.
They can. Yeah. They are chatty.
They're chatty.
You understand?
They speak to you like they are humans.
They are humans. Although they are not speaking our language.
They're
they
just
have their
making a
own,
sound.
their own sound. But the sound, in our ears may sound like
It's
human
talking to
talking,
us.
but it is not talking.
Well, so this person just found out that they are selling endangered species as if it's Snickers, and it's in everywhere in Nigeria, Lagos, Enugu. There are so many places. They said he also saw people selling monkeys, all other kind, alligators, which we call bushmeat here. And some of these are like really. It's just interesting to me how Nigerians.
In my environment where I live right
for
now,
granted here in Nigeria.
we have a lot of alligators.
A lot. We take so many things for granted here in Nigeria because we have it. We're so used to it.
There was a day
So
I
we
was
don't
driving in.
value it.
I was driving into my community, and then right on the middle of the road, a very big, I'm sure it must have been a great grandfather alligator, was crossing the road from one side to the. I just stood there,
You're watching
I just braked.
And no
stepped on my brake and watched it. They can be very slow.
Yes.
Catwalking on the road.
That's
Cross
because of the weight they have.
Yes, and they are so short.
Small
They're-
legs.
I'm telling you, small tail. Why are people selling them?
They're not looking at the beauty.
Fine, I get the fact that you might be
All
scared
this
of these
country-
animals.
They're selling them to eat.
Alligators are
buying
not
it.
even dangerous. They are not like crocodiles.
Crocodiles are
no,
dangerous.
yes.
Alligators are not dangerous.
They just go their way.
I know. In as much as I don't like animals, I just admire it. From
Especially, I don't like reptiles. Generally,
I don't like any. I admire them from afar. Doggo, catto, anyone. I admire
Serious.
you from
From
afar.
afar.
Yeah,
Day
from
your
afar.
day, make a day my day.
Down to flying cockroach.
that one is in
That's
another
a
world.
menace.
That's a pest.
That's a menace.
I'm telling you, serious menace.
So honestly, but I don't really advise that. It's just like you saying you want to sell cockroach.
People can.
They can.
In Nigeria, I won't be surprised if somebody is selling it. For
Might be selling it to people who value them.
value them abroad. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no!
So what value are we being serious? What value does cockroach have?
But you can't
Should
still
I
kill.
shock you? Should
Yeah.
I shock you? People eat it.
No, I believe those people don't have a choice. You cannot see food and then see cockroach and then pick the cockroach and tell me that that's your
I think,
choice.
before we go on and on about cockroaches and rodents and rats, because people actually eat rats too.
Yeah.
Rats.
Yes, now they eat bush rats.
Yes,
Bush
now.
rats. Yes.
Yes,
Still
it's
rats.
still rats. It's not rats. It's rats. Rats is
It's
rats.
bushmeat, Joe.
There's a bush rat as if that makes it better.
This is our idea of bushmeat. I hope it won't land us into trouble. Because people kill all sorts of animals in the name of bushmeat. After being roasted, you don't know what they have roasted for you. So let's just be careful. And in these days of Ebola, you understand, let's be very, very careful, about what people roast and call bushmeat.
It can taste sweet, but be careful.
Be careful.
Be careful, oh.
Be careful.
Let's be careful.
All right, a convenient point to say thank you for joining us on the program.
Community Parliament. It's been a pleasure. My name is DEBOLA Abimbolu. Do join us again tomorrow. Or rather on Monday, because it's...
Oh, Saturday.
Today's Friday.
We're going to miss you guys until Monday. Well, I'm sure it's going to be a
You're
lovely
talking as if you're
weekend.
not going to be at work.
But I mean, I'm going to miss community parliament.
Okay, thank you for breaking it down for me.
Yes. I'm going to miss the community parliament next week.
Okay.
You can join us again next week on the community parliament. Like
Monday
I said earlier. Monday through Friday. My name is DEBOLA Abimbolu, your host with the most, your friendly, neighborly host.
Too proud. Popular demand. Anyway, my name is FOLAYEGBA. Always lovely to be here with you. I'm
representing our community, representing our parliament.
And let's not forget to be patriotic Nigerians, patriotic citizens. Love your country. Do well. Yes.
Let's not forget.
Yes, I love Nigeria. If you like it or not, listen, hear me or hear me not. I love Nigeria. Yes. But I will talk the talk. If it's there, I will talk it.
It comes from a place of love.
It comes from a place of love. Yes, I want
patriotism.
I want that change. I want it
at all cost.
At all cost. But I love Nigeria. Let's continue to love Nigeria and
say good things about Nigeria.
Stop cursing Nigeria. Stop cursing Nigeria. Be a patriotic Nigerian. I love you all. I love myself. Enjoy your weekend.
Yes, and of course, Favor. Yes, Favor. Make sure that, of course, you don't even have choice. You will meet Favor this week and even beyond.
Amen.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining. Till Monday, 8 to 10 a.m. God bless you. Thank you for listening.
Bye for now.
All right.
Peace.
Bye.
Can you handle this?
1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it up, cause it's getting heavy. And this how we gonna do it.